Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends of Gameology, hosted by friendsofgameology.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less.
Money, in which you have hands of money. It's the game we'll talk about today. So it is a set collection. You're trying to collect a type of currency that'll be dictated to you throughout the game of which one you get the most of, maybe 2 different types. It's also bidding. So you're going to say, so we're all going to look around. Well, all we're going to see are these two. We're going to say, okay, I really need this, so I'm going to pay this. Then everyone flips them over at the same time. Whoever has the highest goes first. There's a tie. You do something with serial numbers.
I only have 20.
So I have 70, so I get to pick first. I say, okay, well, I really want this one. So I take it.
And replace it.
And then Tom goes, or whoever is next would go. There's a tiny bit of bluffing, which like we just commented before that we never really used it. So, you know, if you only want to put 1 card down, you put this bluff card that always goes back to your hand, doesn't have any value. Put it down so people think you have 2, if that matters. So, that's the game. Let's just jump simplicity versus complexity.
This is a very simple game, but it's easy to forget that you can also take people's bids. So if Molly looked around and had played, a couple cards, and she's like, oh, I really need this currency, she can take my bid and put it into her hand. Now I have her bid. Now I'm the highest, and then I go, which, when you do that, can really wreck the turn order of what you thought was happening. I just only played 20. I may have been last place. Now I'm second. I get second in turn order. And when you thought you were going to be second and somebody takes the one you wanted now, ticked. But,
that happened to me.
But so it is simple, but like there's things you have to consider.
Yeah, I would say this game is fairly simple. The bidding aspect makes it the strategy complicated in like pretty much what Tom said, or what am I willing to give up in order to get something good? If there's not something I really want, I'll just put 20. But then if someone else puts something really great, I maybe wish I put higher. So, I mean, there's a strategy in how much you're going to bid. Now we're jumping luck versus strategy. But so this game is fairly simple. Luck versus strategy.
This game is so lucky. There's a lot of strategy. And trying to determine which ones you're going for and how much you're going to bid. And if you'll take somebody else's with the hope that you'll get something good back later. Like sometimes there are 2 really good choices. You can only pick one. And so you have to try to figure out what you're going to do. A lot of strategy. Problem is, if you're going for, say, all of this currency. I don't even know what kind of currency this is. I'm so ignorant of foreign currency. But if I'm going for it, and
this is Bank of England on it.
Oh, there you go. Maybe they're pounds. And there's a whole bunch of them at the bottom of the deck. Then at the end of the game, I may not be able to get those because they'll flip out and I only have 1 chance to get those. If somebody gets them before me, then I did not get the full score that I could have. And it's because they were at the bottom. And when I started, I did not know that. And that's just tough luck. And it happens a lot. Like, I've won this game. I've lost this game. And just every time, it was luck dependent.
Yeah, this game is a ton of luck. I started with these 3. They're very high cards. So I want to continue getting these, but in order to get the full bonus, I need all of the 20s and all of the 30s. And whenever those come out, if I'm able to get them, meaning if they come out spread out enough or people put them down, then I can grab them. So there's a ton of luck. It's happened to me where I thought I was going to go second and be able to get what I wanted. Someone took someone else's bid. That person went instead, and they took what I needed, so I wasn't able to complete the set, whereas Tom completed the set 3rd round. Tons of luck and in this game. So fun versus boring. I find this game to be enjoyable. The scoring is a little bit tricky. You just get bonuses for certain things, and you can only score if you have above 100 in that currency. And if you have above 200, you score everything. So it's a little tricky in the scoring. So that kind of bogs me down. But I find this game to be fun, but super frustrating because of that luck factor, because I can't do much to mitigate. I can go based on what my cards are, like I want these, but if those don't come out and I can't get them, then, it's super lucky.
So this game is fun. It's light. It's typically fast. If you're playing with folks that aren't taking it too seriously, I think you're going to enjoy yourself. But I mean, you really can't take it too seriously. When I win, it's just because I got lucky when I picked the right currency in the beginning, and it just happened to all come together for me. Like I said, there is strategy, and you can influence what happens in the game. But a lot of times people lose, and I feel like they didn't do anything incorrect. So it's still enjoyable when I play. I would say on the Board Game Geek rating system, I would go for a 5. It's like a take it or leave it for me, middle of the road. I'd play if you asked.
Yeah, same here. I think 5, I enjoy myself while playing, so yeah, I'll play. I'd love to play with you. But I don't pull it off the shelf. With you. but I don't pull it off the shelf, and so it's not a go-to game for me. Unless we have very little time, and then it's a filler, so maybe.
Yeah.
Every time I get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now.
It could be you that wins.
Money. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.